Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to this video. Today in this video we are going to discuss 5 steps to control our emotions. Let's start this video. The first step is take a pause before reacting. And why is this essential to take a pause before reacting? Let's see. Imagine that you are in very critical situation where you are very angry or you are very aggressive, you are very excited, you are very happy, and at the peak of emotion it is always best to take a pause before taking any decision. All the religions and philosophy explains that the decisions taken during anger always become dangerous for us. They never seem to be fruitful because at the peak of our emotions, we remain in the control of our emotions and we cannot take precise decisions. To take a pause before reacting, take a deep breath and don't react immediately. Think the situation and then react. The second best way to control emotions is to detach yourself from drama. The word drama is usually a dramatic or a cinematic word that I'm using here, but it was essential to use for me, and I just used it. Uh, Whenever we go to some religious places or some political places, the politicians or religious people try to attack on our emotions if they are doing something wrong. I'm not talking about all the religious people, all the politicians, all the institutions or motivational speaker, but large number of them try to do this with us. They entangle our emotion and then they hook us. People become very emotional and they start to follow them immediately without thinking, without any logic, just under the influence of emotions. The third universal step to control emotions is to focus on logic. And why it is important to focus on logic and what are the logics? See, I have given an example in the above text or below text. You can see there are some kind of fallacies which are known as the logical fallacies. There are a large number of fallacies. You can search them on YouTube, you can Google them. They are ad hominem logical fallacy, two quote fallacy, hasty generalization fallacy, overgeneralization fallacy, sharpshooting fallacy. There are innumerable fallacies there ever exist. Once you try to understand them, you will see that how people speak true but not at the right place, and they use their lie to counter the possible realities. These are known as the logical fallacies. Logical fallacies lead us toward the reality because when we understand the logical fallacy, we came to know that there is something wrong with this argument. This argument should not be submitted here, and instead, the real and true argument should be submitted. That is the reason people become emotional fool and they start to follow politicians as the people I mentioned earlier. Now let's move to the step number 4. Step number 4 provides us a systematic way where we are to reframe our thoughts. We have known about the logical fallacies, we have recognized the emotional drama or emotional entanglement of our conversator or our opponent. Now, there is a need to reframe our thought. Maybe after listening their first argument, we try to follow them, or we try to come in the entanglement of their emotion. But now this time we have to reframe our thought. This requires confidence and includes the questions from opponents. I'm so sorry, the video is becoming prolonged, therefore I am closing it here. The fifth step include practice mindfulness. Mindfulness mean in calmness or in peace. Just practice this daily. Keep conversating with other people. Try to know their emotion and observe what is the impact of their conversation on your own emotions. So this is a simple presentation in a video and has been given in the form of infograph. Above you can see this, and using these appropriate steps, I am sure that no one can become emotional fool again in their life. This is the simplest way. Thank you very much. See you soon. Allah Hafiz. Another most important thing that my religion Islam's tell me in any case of emotion, that is sabr. Islam teaches us to keep sabr in life so that we can control the situation. Islam promises that if we show patience, Allah will reward us in a better way. The second step is salah or namaz. This is an important step which Islam teaches us. In the case of any emotional entanglement, Islam teaches us to pray prayer including nafals. The third step is zikrullah, which means to remember Allah Almighty. And the fourth step includes tawakkal, which means believe on Allah Almighty that the situation will definitely be right one day. And the fifth step include silence. Silence means if you see the situations are out of your control, believe on Allah Almighty, follow above four step and remain silent. Allah Almighty promises to keep us away from these harsh situations, and he also promises us that his following is the best in the world. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.